my name is Daldameht, and today I'm playing Gameboy Color Bootlegs from China. These games have strange music, bad graphics, and some of the funniest broken English I've ever seen. And because my viewers don't care about games and just want my attention, we had some very lovely banter as well. All of this was recorded on my live stream on Twitch. I'd love to see you there. Please enjoy.
Huh, neat.
I have a plan for Resident of the Week and small people on Earth. Finally, I woned, and now Mo1 can obstruct me. This English is just amazing. I've never played a Crash game, so I'm entirely lost. I mean, I'm not. What happened? Okay. I'm dying immediately. So the game thankfully put you at the very beginning where you just spawn and die. No, it's actually called Digimom Safi. Oh wait, I have the official art. It's pronounced Digimom. It actually is your mom. The Fabaceous raindrop landed on the earth. Okay, I'm learning some new words here. He rowed the boat to the bank. I guess they're doing a deposit or withdrawal. He must rescue his sister and kill the devil. The storm stopped slowly. Loblily sprayed all around his stride firmly toward the hell step by step. D-E-B-I-L-L. Stop the devil. That sounds like how a Jamaican would say it. Oh my god, the writing in this game is phenomenal. I'm pretty sure that's the Bubble dinosaur. Dude, this is the first level from Mario Brothers. This is a one-to-one recreation of the first level of Super Mario Brothers. There should be a pipe right here. Yep. Yeah, so you play as the Bubble dinosaur, and then you turn into Charizard playing Mario Brothers. Why does it look like a high sophisticated green tribal Indian? I'm going to semi-speedrun this. 2003 Shu Ma Bao Long. Yi Dao Ban. That was like passable Chinese, by the way. That was passable. I've never once spoken a lick of Mandarin or Cantonese or anything. That was passable. Okay, I'm gonna read this as fast as possible. The pretty and virtuous girl Sodoma was Donkey Kong's friend. She was the spirit what charged all the plant in the world. She distributed sunlight and the water to each plant. Eventually they can grow up healthy and healthy. Wrongly. But the Lombardo lived in the dark. Some calmer didn't like the dark. Some calmer in the world full of green grass and looming flower. The evil Lombardo abducted Sodoma from then on. Why is Diddy Kong blue? That is something you offline people would type in my chat. Donkey Kong 5, the journey of over time and space. They had the balls to put copyright. They put copyright in a bootleg game with stolen assets. They had the balls to put copyright. Watch me click into this and it'd be Super Mario Brothers. They just stole Mario Brothers again. If you run as Donkey Kong, you look like this. I'm pretty sure that's Taz. Isn't that Taz? That's Taz. Dude, they even included the secret level. I wonder if you can skip worlds. They even copied the secret, like, behind the screen levels. Just no shame at all. Okay, he's right there. What? This game sucks. I almost fell for that. I almost jumped out of my seat. This is what buying Call of Duty each year feels like? Yeah. I feel just as stupid as those guys. God, look at that fighting animation. He fell over the HUD to perish. Is that chicken? He died and turned to chicken? If you spam B at the right rhythm, you can stay in the air forever. Okay, I'm gonna try mashing the B button. Yep, you can stay in the air forever. This is Kid Nicky. They probably use that as like and just replace the graphics. That's how most bootlegs are made. They just take a pre-existing NES game, change the sprites, maybe a little bit of the music, and then bam. Here's the cover art for this game. Look at that very real cover art. The different fonts in the title are also pretty nice. I hate fighting games for this exact reason. I suck at them. Oh, actually, wait, I might win this. I might win this, guys. Hey guys, I might win that one. Hey guys, I might win that one. Hey guys, hey, I might win that one. This game sucks. If you win a match, I'll gift 5 subs. Alright, I guess I'll stop pretending to be bad now. Got him. 5 subs please, Mel. Oh, thanks. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Mel. I didn't think you'd win. Again, you people doubt when you shouldn't. Whenever you have no viewers on TikTok for a long time, they'll just turn off your stream automatically, unless you say, oh no, I want to keep going on. I want to be deluded and think I can get viewers. I should literally get... Hold on. In order to maintain my TikTok viewers, hold on. Hey, TikTok viewers. It costs a lot to have streams running when they don't get ad revenue for people buying coins and gifts. Who cares? I'm running a stream on a Chinese platform, and I'm playing Chinese bootleg games. But I think they have the resources, dude. Why just send me a picture of a burger? Is that a Dave's Double from Wendy's? What was the point of just a burger image? Was it like a cipher like hidden within like the metadata of that image and you wanted me to like decode it? Thoughts on these chili cheese nachos from Del Taco? These look god awful. Like so many chips don't have cheese on it. Also even less chili. These look horrible. Can you do your next IRL stream on Del Taco? How about you IRL my nuts? FMK Stromboli Panzerotti Calzone. I love calzones, so I would marry a calzone. I would F a Stromboli and kill a Panzerotti because I don't know what that is. To all of you on TikTok, please stay in my live stream. I can go on a whole like alien rant for at least like 30 minutes. Almost every day of my life I think about aliens, like their mechanics, how they would live, alien culture, their breeding practices, everything. Do religions not believe in aliens? Like a lot of cults believe like an alien will show up with like a ship and like bring those humans to like their alien planet. It kind of sucks we don't have like those cool powers. Like, you guys ever heard like of the mantis shrimp? Punch so hard and so fast under the water, it creates like this giant heat bubble that's hotter than the sun. If humans could do that, we would have destroyed the universe already. Dude, even bacteria, that counts as like a living thing. There is definitely a planet out there right now with like small bacteria, alien life forms. And that would count as alien. It doesn't have to be like, hello Earthling, surrender or die. That doesn't have to be what an alien is. Would aliens have more holes? Maybe. Either way, Mel, they still wouldn't hit on you. Because even those aliens would have standards for hair. Even aliens wouldn't go for a bald guy. Just why is the font so blurry on the sides? Did you see that? Yeah, this whole thing is just the music is the key part. This is just a musical album, and it comes with the fighting video game. 16 whole tracks in this thing. If you remove the Chinese text, it looks kind of convincing. Like it almost looks passable. One usual evening at number 4, Hagrid's rumbling broke this. Is he on a motorcycle? Hagrid has a motorcycle in the movie. Oh, he does? I never saw that movie. Yeah, I missed the movie where Hagrid had a motorcycle and he joined the Hell's Angels. I must have missed that movie where Hagrid had a giant leather jacket on and a freaking helmet. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, dude, I missed that movie where Hagrid walked into that bar in West Nevada and just wrecked the whole bar because they served him the wrong beer. I must have missed that movie. Why would a movie about like magic wizards and stuff have motorcycles? It was framed when he was young for being in control of a basilisk, then went haywire and killed a bunch of kids on the school. Hagrid and Harry Potter killed some of the kids there. He caught bodies of the youngins. Oh, the basilisk. Okay, I thought Hagrid killed a bunch of kids. Yeah, but he was still on the grounds, like it was permissible. Alright, boss fight time. Seizure attack, go! I'm gonna try Del Taco one of these days, wish me luck. It was nice knowing you, Rem. I'll see you in the ER, or probably the ICU. Actually, you're just going straight to a hospice if you eat Del Taco. Frodo Baggins, the inheritor of the relatives of propriety in this strange situation, also inherit the responsibility for the saving of the world, so it would also the target to the good. I feel like you'd be into that. Nah, I never really got the appeal of Lord of the Rings. The closest thing to Lord of the Rings I've ever played is this, and watching the Futurama parody of it. Lu Qiyang Xiang Chuan 3. And yes, that is the best Chinese I can do. What? I pressed left, he went right! I went this. He went this. Oh! I was about to scream, but then I stopped myself starting enunciation. Like, why does he look like a walking fire hydrant? Because he is. The Autobot's infection and turned himself into a... He got hit with the Allspark and this toaster... Fuck! Imagine the sad MF that turns into a toilet. That probably does happen. Like, you know those fancy Japanese toilets? If you hit that with the Allspark, turn into a robot, like you're not intimidating, threatening, or impressive in any regard. You're just sad. I would rather take the fire hydrant over the toaster Autobot. Like, what are you gonna do, squirt water? New GB color. Zook Hero 2. Which means it'll be one less than the other one, so... Let's try it. Oh, you can slide on the wall! Did you see that? You can slide on the wall. I don't know why, but that seems so cool. Join my Twitch streams, please. I'm kind of funny. You're my favorite content creator. Never call me a content creator. I hate that word. Totally butcher your name. Sorry, I'm baked. Blaze it up, homie. Also, sometimes I like to call him Omega Man. Kind of like Opossum. You know how Possum is spelled with a silent O at the beginning? I like to call him Omega Man. Just the implied like silent O there. Have you guys noticed how I'm not Australian? Have you noticed that? What's your favorite Aussie saying? Oh, you daft cunt. I can't jump on it. I want to jump on it. The only folks that can out-party a Canadian is an Aussie. What about a German? I hear those German parties go pretty crazy. Why is that a thing? Why? The Chinese version is unironically harder. If I had COVID, wouldn't like my organs spill out of my body? Wouldn't they just all like leak out of my orifices? Can't let the smells escape. What do you think I'm hiding in my cabinets? Body parts, animals. Gray Omega Man. You'll have to see it. Next up is Metal Gear 2. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the closest I'll come to playing a Metal Gear game. 5 years from now, Daldo will play MGS1 and he'll bring up this clip. Nope. I love the Metal Gear series. I heard this is the best one ever. These are the candidates. Wait, these are? Is that a proper contraction? These apostrophe HR, is that an actual contraction? These are? These are is a contraction meaning these are. Is that, that's actually a thing? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that contraction. These are, I've never heard of that. I guess I'll go with, F Fox. My name is Flank Fox. Dude, I can't imagine being a Chinese kid and playing this unironically. Thinking like this is the pinnacle of gaming that your country can produce. Did you mute because you're using your real voice? Yeah. I can't let you guys know what filters I use to make my voice this deep and bassy. My entire career will be ruined. That is not Pikachu. Also, what Pokemon are these green things? Look like shrimp. Gathering Pokeballs so lesser Pokemon can be caught and enslaved. Uncle Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu was always working for the Pokemon Masters. Just so they wouldn't beat him. Oh my god. I started to sound like a duck midway. Oh. There's just like this one little bit that just won't come out. I'm gonna force it out of the closet and be a proud gay loogie. I got a gay loogie in my throat. You're not supposed to touch the spikes? I'm gonna touch you. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to touch the spikes, thank you. Yeah, just like, this thing runs on Sonic mechanics. When you get hit, you lose all your rings, or your Pokeballs. If you hit again, you die. So you can damage boost using iframes. Dude, I sound so smart using all these gamer words. Not like those kind of gamer words, but you know, like, oh, damage boost and iframes and frame skip. I sound so smart and like I sound like a gamer. So this is just a Sonic game on the Game Boy with a mutated Pikachu on it. Shut up, nerd. Make a task for this. Make a, I'm not trying to be funny today. I can't think of anything. I can't chat. Twitch is asking for the circumference of my dilated a-hole. Yeah, it makes sense. If he just shuts up, he may be a cute guy as well? What? The only thing we know about Dalda is that he is Dalda. Surprised you didn't insult us, missed opportunity. You want me to insult you? You want me to just yell obscenities and slurs at you? I will if you want to. Are you a selected one? Can you imagine how diminishing it would be if, in movies, if instead they said the chosen one, you're the selected one? Hey, watch your step then. Once I'm back, I'll show you funny things. Is that supposed to be a threat? Hey, you better watch out. Watch out now. I'll show you some funny things. You want to know how to introduce to E-monsters on Grassland? When introduced to E-monster on Grassland, you'd better pretend to be an E-monster from Desert. You want to know how to introduce to E-monster in Forest? While introducing to E-monsters in the forest, you'd better pretend to be an E-monster in the sky. You want to know how to pretend to introduce E-monster in the sky? When introduced to E-monsters living in the sky, you'd better pretend to be an E-monster from the stone mountain. Do you want to know how to introduce from E-monster? My left arm feels weird. Am I having a heart attack? Introduced to E-Monster in the desert? When introduced to E-Monster in the desert, you better pretend to be an E-Monster living by the water. Try to have more friends. Bye-bye. Oh my god, that whole dialogue cycle. Oh my god. Little baby arms. Dude, I got man arms. Look at these. Look at these man arms. They're long. I can hug a BBW like twice over with these arms. Bell. Satako. No, it's not a burrito. It's a taco. Why is everything shaking? Did you know School Fighter released in China, but in the USA released the name of School Shooter? Nice. Dinosaurs would always beat up and consume, like, you know, panthers and jaguars, so it makes sense. This is the cover art of the game I'm about to play. What's even better, there was a recent live-action version of this movie. This is the Firmament baby. The space baby. This is Star War. Not wars, just Star War. There was one singular war. Yoda got a boner in that pic? What? Fake arms holding the lightsaber, stroking CIA strats. What is that sentence? I like how it says "foo" down there. Like how Cholo says it. Hey, foo! And in the same time, they're wearing like a button-up shirt, but only the top one is button. But yeah, those are Chinese bootleg Game Boy Color games.